They were gridiron gladiators from another time. Canada was less than a decade old when the first Ottawa Football Club was formed in the nation's capital. The name Rough Riders was first used in 1898. They were young men playing a tough new game, trailblazers for the heroes that would follow.
Tony Golab, ex-RCAF pilot, heads their list with some outstanding plays.
In the 1940s, there was no bigger football hero in the capital than Tony Golab. The speedy Rough Rider fullback was a war hero dubbed the Golden Boy.
That's it. Remember putting it behind your ear.
Today, the CFL Hall of Famer still cuts a fine figure at 83 years of age. Golab lives just across the river in Aylmer, Quebec, and playing catch with the neighborhood kids is an almost daily ritual.
That's a touchdown.
Tony Golab says he'll always be a Rough Rider. He's not crazy about the name Renegades, but he's ecstatic to see professional football returning to the capital.
I'm the most pleased person in the world. I think the people of Ottawa deserve it. The history of football in Ottawa has been glorious. The people have backed it up to such a degree. They're the greatest fans that I've ever met.
It's Thelen again, this time for 6 yards.
Ottawa won its 5th Grey Cup in 1960. American running back and future Hall of Famer Dave Thelen was one of the stars of that team. From the 1960 Grey Cup game. This is your actual helmet?
Yeah, actual helmet.
Today, at the age of 65, he's retired from a successful lighting business he set up in the capital. He and many others from his era liked the city so much they became Canadian citizens, married local girls, and never left town.
When I first came up, I knew that I wanted to stay here, and I didn't want to live back in Canton, Ohio with the steel mills and the factories, etc. And Ottawa is just such a beautiful place.
Some great memories of Ottawa's football history are currently on display here at the Bytown Museum. There's an old football that dates back to 1925. It weighs more like a bowling ball. There's this football from the 1948 Grey Cup game that Ottawa won. Tony Golab would have handled this ball. In fact, he signed it right there. There's this helmet from the 1969 Grey Cup game. It belonged to perhaps the greatest Rough Rider ever. Number 12, Russ Jackson. Check out the plastic guard. And Ottawa's last great CFL memory, the 1976 Grey Cup game. Remember how that one ended? This football is from that game. It was Tom Clements to Tony Gabriel.
Gabriel is open in the end zone. Touchdown!
20 years and several owners later, the team left town.